humans? That I'm asking.
Voice box in humans. In humans.
Voice box is there. So, can I say when air enters into the larynx? Yes. So, it will cause the vocal cords to vibrate. Yes.
Yes. Yes,
And
ma'am.
that will produce the sound. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How do we hear sound?
Uh, sound is the eardrum vibration and produce vibration.
Okay.
Vibration.
Eardrum vibrates. Yes.
The vibrations are me uh, uh, the vibration are what
Okay.
is this?
How many bones do we have in the middle ear?
Sorry,
How many bones do we have in the middle ear?
middle
Middle ear. Middle ear.
middle here.
We have
Uh,
3 bones in the middle ear: hammer, anvil, and stirrup. Okay. And
okay,
from your middle ear, sound is transmitted to the inner. Okay. And
okay,
inner ear will send the signals to the by the cochlea. Okay. Through
okay,
your auditory nerve, so that brain can interpret that a sound is heard. Okay.
okay.
As we have discussed yesterday.
Yesterday I was already right now.
Yesterday we discussed this topic, dear.
Yes, yesterday I discussed the topics.
Okay. So let's come on to the amplitude, time period, and frequency of a sound. Okay. So
Okay,
see, these are the characters for your sound only. So amplitude, we know that sound is produced by to and fro motion of the objects. Yes, that will cause them to vibrate. Okay.
okay,
So sound propagates from one place to another in the form of waves. Okay. So whenever your sound is traveling, it will travel in the form of waves. Okay. This is how your sound travels. Fine. And why it is traveling in the form of wave? Because of the disturbances of particles of the medium. Okay.
okay.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what is your amplitude? It is the maximum displacement associated with the particle constituting a wave. Let's say your sound is traveling in the form of wave. Okay. The elevation is height. Okay. The elevation is known as crest, and the depression is known as the trough. Okay. So your amplitude is the maximum distance. Okay, this is the amplitude. This is the maximum displacement associated with the movement of the particles in the form of waves. Got it? And your this amplitude is represented by A. Okay, quickly note down this and make this diagram.
Sorry, ma'am.
Hello, am I audible to you?
Hello, ma'am.
Am I audible to you? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
So I am asking you to write it in your notebook and make this diagram also.
Draw the diagram.
Yes, you have to draw the diagram also and you have to write about the amplitude also.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Done.
No, ma'am. 1 minute. Finish me.
So now let's come on to the frequency. This is another character of the sound. So it is the number of vibrations and oscillations completed by an object in 1 second. So you have a formula for this. Frequency is denoted by the symbol, okay, and it is a number of oscillations completed by an object in 1 second. Okay, so this is the number of oscillations, okay, and divided by total time. Okay, this is the relation between the time period also and frequency, right? And the SI unit for frequency is hertz. So if I say that a frequency of 20 hertz is there, that means 20 oscillations per second. Okay. If you have said 20 hertz, okay, or 80 hertz, so what you are denoting, you are saying 20 oscillations in 1 second or 80 oscillations in 1 second. Okay. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you can observe, these waves are denoting your low frequency. They are denoting your medium frequency and these are signifying your high frequency. Quickly note down this also and make this diagram. Are you understanding it?
Sorry?
Are you understanding it?
Yes, ma'am.
Quickly note it down. That
No, ma'am.
quickly note it down.
Ma'am, not finished.
Okay. So now let's come on to time period. So we have already understood the relation between the frequency and the time period. Formula will be the same. So time period is the time taken by the object or the particle of a medium for completing one oscillation. There it was number of oscillations completed in 1 second. Here it is the time taken to complete that one oscillation. Okay, one
Okay.
oscillation or the vibration. Fine. So it is represented by T and SI unit as seconds. Okay. So formula is the same. It will be 1 upon frequency. Okay. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is the diagram for your time period. Okay, quickly note down this and make this diagram.
Where is the notebook?
Yes, in the note. What happened, Noel? Have you
No
not
happened.
understood it?
No happened, ma'am. Nothing.
Done.
No, ma'am.
Done.
No. Finished, ma'am.
Now let's come on to the loudness and the pitch. Okay. So this depends on the shrillness of the voice. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
So what is loudness? Loudness of the sound is the measure of the sound energy reaching the ear per second. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And loudness or softness of the voice depends upon the amplitude. What was amplitude? It was the maximum displacement of the sound wave. Yes. So, uh, if your sound is louder, that also depends on the amplitude. And if your softness is there in the voice, that also depends on the amplitude. So there is a relation that loudness is directly proportional to the square of the amplitude. What do you mean by this? If your amplitude is increasing twice, your loudness is also increasing. Let's say your amplitude is your amplitude is the square of 2. Okay, so your loudness will be 4 times. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, if
Yes,
your
ma'am.
amplitude becomes twice, your loudness will become 4 times. Okay, and it is the SI unit is decibel. If you can observe, the amplitude is low, so this is a soft voice. Otherwise, if the amplitude is higher, that means it is indicating the sound is louder. Okay.
Okay.
Normal breathing is 10 decibel. Okay. Soft whisper is 30 decibel. Normal conversation is 60. Busy traffic is 70. That's why it is irritating. And average factory sound is 80. So if you can observe that if the amplitude is increasing, then the loudness is also increasing. And this is indicating this dB is indicating the loudness of the sound. Quickly note it down. Done.
No, ma'am.
Please write it fast, Noel.
Finish, ma'am.
Let's come on to the pitch or shrillness. Okay, can you tell me, does women or men have high pitched voice? Does females have high pitched voice or males have high pitched voice? C. Pitchness is the sensation of the frequency of an emitted sound. Okay. Higher will be the frequency, higher will be the pitchness of the sound. Okay. Or the shrillness. Fine. And shrillness depends on the frequency of vibration. If if frequency is greater, okay, then voice is highly shrilled, okay, or has higher pitch. Fine. If
Yes, ma'am.
frequency is lower, then shrillness is low. Okay. Also pitchness is low. Fine.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
low pitch voice and this shows how high pitch voice. Yes. What were you saying? Yes, Noel, you were saying something.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So children and women, if we take an example, they have a high frequency sound is produced in them. So they have shriller voice or higher pitch voice. While adult male produces low frequency sound, so it is less shrill or lower pitch. Also, a drum produces lower frequency sound, so there is less shrillness or lower pitch, while whistle is responsible for producing high frequency sound, so it is more shrill or high pitch voice. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Quickly note down this also.
Sorry.
Quickly note down this.
Okay.
Okay, Noel, you take the screenshot of this and write it after the class. Okay, let
Okay,
me
ma'am.
finish off this chapter.
Okay.
Okay, I'll leave you early so that you can write it within that time span. Okay, but let me complete this chapter.
Okay,
Take
ma'am.
the screenshot of this.
Okay. 1 minute.
Done or not? Noel, are you in the meeting, dear?
Doing, ma'am. Doing,
Have
ma'am.
you taken the screenshot?
Done, done.
Okay. Now let's come on to the audible and inaudible sound. Okay,
Okay.
audible, which you can hear, okay, easily.
Okay.
Fine, that is not irritating. Okay, so the frequency of that sound ranges between 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. This sound can be audible. This is not irritating to the ears. Fine.
Fine.
Human beings can hear the sound range between 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz. Whatever sound is there, the frequency should be between 20 to 20,000. Then only humans can be able to hear the sound. Okay.
Okay.
But if the frequency is below this range, it is known as the inaudible sound, sound which humans can't hear. Okay,
Okay.
humans cannot hear this sound. This is known as inaudible range. Okay, there are many animals such as dogs, cats that can hear the sound with the frequency above 20,000 hertz. Let's say humans
Yes.
can hear between 20 to 20,000. But if the ranges go, if the range go below this, okay, so
Okay.
humans won't be able to listen the sound. Okay, that will become an inaudible sound. But there are animals such as dogs, your cats. They can hear the sound beyond 20,000 hertz. Okay,
Okay.
beyond the range that they can hear the sound. Okay. Now difference between the noise and music. Okay. Noise is something which is unpleasant to hear, such as sound produced by vehicles. Otherwise, music is something which is pleasant to the what? Pleasant to hear. Okay. Sound coming from the musical instruments. This is the example. Now, what is noise pollution? Do you know what is noise pollution? This you
Hmm.
must have done in your fourth, fifth class, Noel.
Sorry.
This you must have done in your fourth, fifth class. Noise pollution.
Noise pollution. I don't know.
See, whenever there is excessive, loud, unwanted, or unbearable sound, which is not bearable to the ears, so they spread noise pollution in the environment. Okay, got
Okay.
it?
Yes, ma'am.
Examples could be sound of vehicles, explosions, machines, loudspeakers. These sounds are not pleasant to our ear. Okay. Now,
Okay.
what are the problems that are caused due to the noise pollution? See, there are many health related problems such as lack of sleep. Okay. People are not able to sleep when they hear such unpleasant sound or loud sound. Okay. There will be hypertension, high blood pressure. Why? See, whenever people hear a very loud sound, they become angry. Okay. Because the waves that are traveling through that sound are too much that they are very much irritating to the ear, that people sometimes become angry, they get irritated. Okay, that will ultimately increase the blood pressure. Okay,
Okay.
another is loss of hearing. Yes, then
Yes, ma'am.
anxiety. Fine. So if the sound is beyond 80 decibel, 80 decibel was the sound from the factory. Okay, that is very painful to the human ear. Fine. Also,
Fine.
a person who is exposed to loud sound may get permanent or temporary impairment of hearing or loss of hearing. When a person is continuously listening the loud sound, okay, so this can cause the hearing impairment, okay, hearing
Okay.
loss. Fine. How
Fine.
can you prevent the noise pollution? This can be prevented by controlling the noise sources, okay, by listening to the TV. Okay, TV, radio, and loudspeakers. These should be played on the low volume. Okay, there should be high quality silencing devices in the vehicles. Okay, such as aircrafts, engines, industrial machines. So there should be silencers. Yep. We should not use loud vehicle horns. Horn should not produce high amount of sound. Okay. Also, the industries that are responsible for causing the noise pollution, they should be set up away from the residential areas. What is residential areas? Where people are living. Yes, this is the
Yes, ma'am.
residential area. Also, trees absorb sound, so there should be afforestation or plantation of the trees at the roadsides or around the buildings. Also, there should be awareness campaigns to avoid the noise and how to measures you can take to limit the high voice sound or the high or the noise pollution. Okay,
Okay.
got it? Quickly take the screenshots of this and
Yes.
write it at your home. You have to take the screenshot from here.
Okay.
Audible and inaudible.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Done.
No, ma'am.
Take the screenshot of this. Done. How much time will you take to take a screenshot, dear?
Ma'am, this is lot of ma'am. This is so hard. Done, ma'am.
Take the screenshot of this also. And please write these notes in your notebook. The next class we'll start with the another chapter. Do you want to start light in the next class?
No, ma'am. This is some light was no study.
So which chapter do you want to start in the next class?
Next class is light.
Light you want to start, and that what I'm saying, dear.
Uh,
You take the
chemistry.
screenshot. Done. Done, Noel. Am I not audible to you? Hello? Hello? Are you in the meeting? Noel, are you in the meeting, dear?
Yes, ma'am.
പ്രിൻസ് എടുത്തില്ലല്ലോ
Have you taken the screenshot of it?
No, ma'am, 1 second. He don't know. He calling me to take this screenshot. 1 second. The print screen and all. This one. Print screenshot എടുക്കണം. ചുമ്മാ നിൽക്കുക. ഇതിപ്പോ എന്നാ? ഇത് മറിയുമ്പോ ഇങ്ങനെ എടുക്കണം.